back in ice cream color shirts. You got yellow, pink, and blue. They're all colorblind. Look like they all went to the bounty, section of the grocery store and got their laundry done together.
Oh yeah. Alright, so what is this?
Yeah,
Reach versus
knows how to
Yellow?
dress these guys up.
Yeah,
Reach versus Yellow.
I don't get these guys. The shirts. Pink. I don't like the colors. I don't like the colors at all. Yeah, like bright yellow, pink. No, I'm not liking these colors at all. But yeah, Yellow versus Reach. Looking at Richie Daga. Alright. Oh, did you do a slash announce on iCup?
Yeah, I announced that we were Yellow versus Oops Reach.
Oh, wow. Alright, so to give background on what we've seen so far from this tournament from these guys, Reach has lost to V Gundam, and then his second match versus the Marine, he came back. So his Terran versus Protoss has been one win, one loss. But I mean, even in the round of day one versus V Gundam, he performed very well. Now, because of what we've seen, I do not know enough. I know we haven't seen his Protoss versus Zerg yet. This might even be my first Protoss versus Zerg. I think I've not even seen PVT. Yeah, I've only seen PVT. So actually, no, I've seen. Yeah, well, actually, I saw Isaac versus Into the Rain, but that was a really terrible game. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So, yeah. So, Reach is gonna be someone that has performed very well as Protoss against Terran. Does that roll over to his Terran his Zerg versus Protoss? We'll have to find out. And then Yellow lost. Is Yellow like 2-0-2 right now?
Yellow beat the Marine. Yellow has a win. He beat the Marine.
Did he? I thought he lost.
No, he beat the Marine.
Did he?
Yeah. So we got Storm Zerg right here. Yellow, the man, the myth, the legend. He is now a Dota team coach, I believe. No, League of Legends coach. So it's pretty sick. He gave StarCraft 2 a try and said, "Fuck it, I'm going to be a League of Legends coach and make a lot of money." And we have our map, Neo Jungle Book. Oh, sorry, Neo
Jungle Story. It's actually I've played on this map recently. Actually, I've been training a little bit, like about 2 hours every night now. But I'm part of the Chinese team, the THE, and also Sass's Draw is on there as well, or better known as Supernova Maniac. I think he must be like a B rank or something like this. Really, he's on Sass, so he's high level. And we did like 4 games, and I really desperately wanted to try sieging on the map, but like damn, like 2-gate Goon is like god awful to defend on this map. it is absolutely just trash to hold off. But this map, I've only really seen, of recently, one base Protoss versus Zerg, which is, go for a quick Stargate and just see what you can do off of that. I mean, that's kind of the only build order that I know. Go for a quick.
Protoss versus Zerg back in the day was so hard. This is the reason why people did not like playing Protoss, was because it was so hard to beat Zerg as a Protoss back in the day. You basically 2-gated. There wasn't the Bisu style Forge in Gate Cannon. That wasn't existing at the time. It was just mainly 2 gates and try to get up enough zealots to survive the early 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
So we got Mantos versus Stormzer. I mean, this is just like Hall of Fame material right here. If you were, you know, looking for your bread and butter of StarCraft history, this is it right here. And you can see like the smoke, just the aura. People all at the same place. Wow.
I'm with Flora Jubilaire. Neo Hall of Valhalla is a really good map. I like that. Alright, guys, so spawning in the top left-hand corner as our red Protoss. It'll be none other than Reach. And this guy's good. This guy's really good. And in the top right-hand corner, it will be yellow as the yellow Zerg, which actually makes sense this time.
Yeah, that's happened twice now.
What?
He's been yellow twice when we've casted. The actual code.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Alright, Reach.
Yeah, so I really don't, you know, I expect Yellow to get up some Hydraless play. That's what he's really good at. And I really think that Reach is definitely going to try to get early pressure with Zealots. Zealots, whatever you guys call them. And just try to, like, put Yellow in a hard spot early, because really, at the time, that's all you can do. And if Reach does manage to get the High Templar, I mean, look out. He's pretty sick. So I imagine that Yellow will try to go from Hydra into Ultraless Tech really extremely fast and try to run over Reach. That's my prediction.
Before he gets up to second base or something like that.
Yeah, I just don't know. ZVP was like the Wild Wild West back then.
Alright. I am going. I don't think I can. I don't have enough information to predict. I mean,
we all got one gate down.
But yeah, one gate. I don't really know where you. I don't really know. I mean, you're gonna have to do a one base build as Protoss. I mean, that's the only option. You really all you have. That natural is too open. And I mean, do we really need to like? I'm just saying. I mean, like,
what did he draw on the map? He drew like this smiley face with cheeks. What are you doing over there?
Is he drawing a tongue? Is he
like a whale on his
What
map?
does he like, dude? Like, really? Why? At least when football commentators do it, they actually just erase the thing. You know, like they like it's like, no, we're just gonna draw. Okay, at least they changed the color.
He's drawing a heart.
It actually looks like a heart. Yeah, you're right. Coloring it in as well.
He's just writing his name and shit in Korean.
Going for a Cybercore opening might be just quick Stargate. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a quick Stargate coming from Reach right now. And it looks like a one base build coming out of also from. You know, Yellow. Yellow, I mean, it's the same principle. I mean, Yellow can't really take an SV on this map either. Zealous are gonna just rip apart that natural if he takes the one that's really out exposed. He could go for eventual sacks, and yeah, this is the build that's actually, yeah, like Stargate Forge. Yeah, this is looking standard. At least for like a one base build. You don't generally see this anymore, just because like your natural is, you know, there. I mean, this map doesn't have has a non-existent. Gonna cancel the Stargate and gonna throw down. Wow. All right. So he's gonna fake the Stargate and then gonna throw down a second gateway. Gonna be form of a 2-gate, maybe with like a +1 timing push, speed lot timing push. Yeah, I don't even know. But the Overlord might see it.
My prediction is correct. 2 gates. I've told you this already. 2 gates. I just had a feeling about 2 gates.
But he's gonna find it out though. Yellow knows about this. Yellow knows that he canceled that. He may just lose.
Reach made a stupid face. Like, uh-oh, I shouldn't have fake doubled.
Yeah, he's going Citadel now. Alright, so Speedlot or Templar Archives. I don't know if he would go DTs here, but DTs I think would be a little odd. Just because of Overlords. But maybe if Overlord positioning for Yellow isn't good, then that could be an issue. But
yeah, and here comes a grip of Lings right in here. Yellow just like, alright, I'm gonna try and surround your two Zealots and end this game in 5 minutes.
Getting a third gate up.
And I think he has speed already too, right? He has speed.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely. Speed doesn't, he doesn't have speed lots, he has speed Lings though.
Yeah, and you can actually tell that Reach is just right now just not comfortable. This is the matchup that made all Protosses just hate playing Protoss and used to bitch and complain all the time. So you can see he's already just kind of like frustrated. He has Yellow's 6 Lings in his base.
And this is looking more like a ZVZ S build or a build that you would do on Neo Hollow Valhalla. Just because it's a one base oriented build with Spire tech. So he's kind of going like Feng Zi-esque, where he's going Mutalisks.
I think at this point that Reach should just drop 2 cannons and just, you know, 2 more extra cannons and then just go attack with the 7 Zealots.
Oh yeah, Mutalisks are just going to end this game probably. Almost Reach can come up with some kind of anti-air like now. He may already have cannons in his mineral line that we're just not seeing, but really what the issue... Yeah, that's an issue. And alright, so it looks like Reach is going to be pushing out here, feeling confident with about 12 Zealots, looking like a computer build, but strong nonetheless because I lose to it all the time. But then again, I suck. But yeah, Mutalisks are out though, but Reach has no anti-air. He's pushing across the map here. But the benefit to this timing though is that these Zealots are pushing across right at the perfect time here because the Mutalisks are going to have to come back and defend if he's going to be able to properly defend. Almost as a really good Sim City, then otherwise probably not. But this timing though, will the Mutalisks do so much damage that it doesn't matter? Or will the Mutalisks actually have to come back into defend right here? There's only 1 cannon available, going to go straight for the cannon. I think that's just a bad choice. Reach does not look happy at this scenario. Yeah, 3 Sunks are here.
Reach is actually really screwed right now.
But Reach is going to go in here. No, he may not be screwed. Yeah, Mutalisks are coming back, BMW. Now, this is the issue. Those Sunks were at the choke point, and this is really bad. Yellow's in a lot of trouble right now. He can't drill with this amount of Zealots. And he's going to go for the Spire. A lot of Mutalisks are out. Maybe does this buy enough time? I wonder how many people, how many probes he's lost, though, from the Mutalisks, though. Because that really determines on really how far behind, if Reach is behind at all. Desperately trying to get up cannons. Those are a lot later than I'd hoped they would be. 2 goons are out, which I guess will solve for time a little bit, but the cannons are just not going to finish in time. And this is very disappointing, and Yellow will probably take this game.
Hold on, this is funny. So this guy in chat thinks I'm from Germany.
Wow.
Anyways, yeah. Sorry.
Well, an Archon's formed. Okay, so... gets a hit off. More Lings. This is looking, you know, maybe this is just not. I mean, this is the same game. This is looking very identical to Isaac versus Into the Rain. And the more I'm thinking of this map, maybe I'm thinking this is more of a Zerg favorite map in this matchup. I mean, Isaac just absolutely wrecked Into the Rain. And now Reach is just falling completely down to Yellow. And Yellow's a good player, but I mean the high ground area above the mineral patch is just going to allow Mutalisks to be so good. And just wow.
Yeah, I really think that this is pretty much what we are expected to happen. That, you know, Reach is just, you know, really not feeling good and has to, you know, come in here and get small little victories. And right now, Yellow's not feeling too bad, I don't think. I think that he'll be just fine at this point. He's going to get up to 3, maybe 4 bases here pretty soon, and then he'll just macro up to a huge army and eventually roll over Reach.
He may not even. Well, I was gonna say,
I mean,
with the
he could
second
go for a
guess.
million things right now. Fitz.
Yeah.
He could go to drop play.
Yeah, really. I
You know,
mean,
he could
the
do whatever he wants.
yeah. I was gonna say he could try to go with just like a ton of Mutilisks, but I mean the amount of cannons that have been forced, I'm not really sure if that would actually be an option, especially with the Archon for defense. All right. Okay. But I mean, look at that army of Breach versus like just the Zerg army, and that's just Mutilisks. And he's investing so much into cannons too. Oh, the Artosis pylon. Oh no, that's not gonna be an Artosis pylon.
Ooh, nice little actual Muta micro there.
Yeah.
You know, precursor to the original Muta micro. And is this Archon
the
gonna be
Archon?
killed?
No, he will not. Oh, that's so
Nice
unfortunate.
use of the cliff right there. Almost like a carrier micro where you rally over and off the cliff. Very nice by Yellow right there.
Yeah, and the more I'm thinking about this, is just going to be completely a Zerg favorite map. I mean, just open up with Mutilis off of one base, because Zerg can't really expand either. Their options are, I mean, I guess you could try to do Lurkers, like a Lurker drop onto there, but, I mean, Mutilis are just going to be so damn effective on this map. And gonna just go right in there, take 2 shots from the Archon before leaving and accomplishing nothing. I mean, why would you Muta dive or Muta bomb right there for no High Templar?
Yeah. Reach was just like, thanks. I'll just turn you into Kentucky Fried Mutilis.
Yeah. Well, actually, what would be like? I mean, does Psionic kills off the Obs too? Nice snipe by Yellow right here, but I mean, does Psionic blast of energy really make him Kentucky Fried Chicken, or is it something else?
Oh yeah, it definitely makes them fried chicken Mutilis. Definitely.
But they're worms.
Are they worms?
Well, they shoot Gwei worms. I mean, I don't know.
You just ruined Mutilis for me.
Well, I think aren't they just like big flying worms? I think they are.
They look like big flying hot dogs with mouths.
Yeah, I like the hot dog idea actually.
Yeah.
With a little bit of texture on them.
It could be like telephones with wings.
And this is going to be unfortunate because he's going to deny that scouting again. And I don't think at all this entire game really there have been the Obs has been sniped. Yellow has played a perfect game to really to really shut down any kind of scouting information given by to allow Reach to kind of get any kind of counter going. Desperately trying to get that natural, but he's been off of one base for so long. The saturation on the main base is just going to be astronomical and really reducing the length of that base substantially. And you can look at it, all the patches are already off their like 3rd tier sprite, which means they're almost mined out. Okay, we have a double dropship play, but they're slow. Gonna try to get the the Templar Archive kills off the High Templar before it can get Storm off, if it did have Storm. And wow, nice snipe of tech for sure, because that's really all that's really allowing Reach to really stay in this game because of the Archon and potentially the Storm threat. Come on, I mean, he could just go like you said, if you just go Hydras at this point, man, you are good. Again, look how active he is going around the map, just killing off observers. Is
he going to get the double shot?
Oh my god, if he gets that. The Archon are getting off so many shots right now. Every single Mutilis goes down, or almost every single Muta. Oh my goodness. Going back in here, can he get the snipe up? Why would you go to the... Oh, they both get off. Every single Mutilis goes down after this. And just, wow. Well done by Reach.
Reach is just loving it, man. He's just like... I mean, what an incredible missed opportunity by Yellow right there. He was just so close to taking out double shuttles. But Reach is just like, hell no. And totally gets back into this game. Sick play.
BMW, I'd be a little careful about that, because I mean, he just lost his, like, there's a lot of his army left that was just killed. I mean, look at it. It's just mainly Zealot now.
Yeah, but now he's not necessarily worried about that Mutalisk, you know, force that had just kept harassing his bases. I mean, he has just effectively nullified that air battle with, you know, 2-3 Archons. I mean, sick play. And he's macroing up now. He's just like, alright, I'll get...
Yeah, he's just rethrowing down his Templar Archives tech now. And there still is that 6 o'clock that's still going down at the 6 as well. That's still operating. But I think it was a cute move, but I just don't think Reach is going to have enough to defend. A counter push or really... I mean, look at it. He has his whole army back. Beautiful play. But I don't think it matters at this point. Reach is taking so much damage. As it stands, doesn't matter. Does it truly matter?
Well,
that's a lot of Zealots, though.
Yeah, well, right now, since that yellow is not going Hydralist versus him, he's not really feeling uncomfortable. He can just keep massing up Zealots and Archons, and he's not going to feel uncomfortable at this point. He's not really worried about yellow necessarily because yellow hasn't taken advantage of, changing his unit tech. If yellow did have multiple Ultralists and Hydras coming at him, then it would be a different story at this point.
Yeah, he's still staying off of mainly Mutalisk, which...
Yeah, and it's not like his Mutalists have done like incredible damage. He hasn't taken out the main base. He only took out the Templar tech. Of all things,
and it's been rebuilt information too. But yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from completely.
But I mean, he's not even really like Reach is not even worried about the scouting because Reach hasn't even left his base, mainly only to do a drop. That's about it. But now Yellow is going in for the main base attack here.
And if he might have to force a reposition. Reach is not happy at all.
Yeah, it's like he just cannot get a break.
And now the Corsair are coming out, but it doesn't matter. There's so many Mutalisks out. If he just splits correctly, or just gets up Scourge, there's really nothing what Rich can do for his main base is concerned, because he has no anti-air, really. I mean, he doesn't have a critical mass of Corsair at this point.
Yeah. I don't see enough red on the map to make me think that Reach is in a good situation here. I'm getting a little worried about this situation for him. But this is, like I said, this is why this matchup was just an absolute nightmare back in the day. People dreaded PvZ. This is why there wasn't that many good, historic Protoss players in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And look at this little army, though.
Wow. And now the Scourge are
yeah, I don't think Yellow's going to be worried about it. If Yellow drops about 8 sunks, I think it's going to be night Reach.
That is so many Zealots, so we may have a base trade here, but that Protoss army, if it does get through, will be a better base trading scenario, but there still is a high ground island expansion for Yellow. Yellow looks a lot more calm than, say, what Reach was, so...
Oh, but look at this.
And there's already lurkers. Oh, that's going to be painful to watch. And these Mutalisks are just going to clear up tech, yeah.
What's the number one enemy of Zealots? Lurkers. Ugh.
And the thing is, I mean, this isn't a wide area where lurkers don't do the max DPS. And he's whole positioning too. This is going to be terrible. Yeah. This is going to be god-awful. Reach will immediately push back.
Storm right now. Jesus, you got 2 Templars.
There goes down the Storm. But there's just not a lot of High Templar here. Possibly because the High Templar tech has been killed off so many times. The Templar tech. But you can't really put your Templar tech
about to lose his 3 gates.
And he's gonna target fire the Robo too, so he can just kill out the Obs, and the Lurkers are pretty much untouchable. And I would say GG for Reach at this time, because I'm really not seeing a potential for Yellow to lose At this point, he's bringing his whole army back, but that's mainly anti-ground units.
Yeah. Yeah, Reach is, I think he's going to be waving the white flag here pretty soon. Got an idle base with no units. His main is done. His zealots are ineffective. They got destroyed by that lurker sunken tank.
He'll probably just do a new wave of mutilists and just kill that base off, probably.
Yeah,
or just magic blocks that Archon.
Reach now.
You could always magic blocks that Archon to death as well, and then like what if there are goons left? And as long as I mean, Yellow won't give up the opportunity to snap off the High Templar tech again, as he's been so active this game with it. It's crazy. And look at this, he's just gonna do a Hydra drop. Okay. This is gonna be perfect. Reach has a good amount of zealots. You know, like 2 Archons in that composition. Can he hold this Doom drop that's coming over? Or will he just fall to the Mutalists and the Swarm? Or can he hold it off? Dun 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 dun.
On my end, yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh wait, this is
Overlord posse coming right now. They're floating above these little units, and Reach is trying to take out. He's taking out one. He's gonna take out another one.
He's gonna get off 2 at least. Oh no! Can he get it off? Yes.
There's 2.
Yeah.
3. Cannon doing the job.
And that is a lot of Hydras up here, guys. This base is done for. The main base is just completely open to be dropped or whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point. As really reaches off of 1 base econ. Very open. If he moves his army, it's just at risk of having like a Ling run by or something of that caliber that really just wrecks his whole base. So there isn't a lot of hope left for Reach at this point. Trying just to be a little risky, taking the center map, the center base in the middle of the map, but does he really think that he can hold that? I don't think so. But that's a lot of zealots, though.
No, I still don't.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to me. I could see 200 zealots at this point, and I really don't think that Yellow gives a shit. He'll just eventually fly around with mutas and avoid all the zealots and just destroy that main base. But look, he's made a zealot wall to protect his investment of a base. Wow, and he has to cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're a Reach fan, this is not one of your go-to videos for videos of Reach. You like to throw this one in the trash.
However, if you're a Yellow fan, you can just absolutely adore Yellow.
Pop in the Yellow versus Reach video if you're a Yellow fan. This is the highlight right here. Yeah, and I imagine that after this game there was probably some words exchanged, you know, like, hey man, remember that time when I whipped your ass in 2001 at the OSL? And then Reach shoots back like, hey man, remember when the game was impossible to play as a Protoss?
And we have the GS coming up, or the Greatest Spire. I don't know why I wanted to abbreviate that, but anyway.
Yeah, and there's just so much yellow on the map now. It's almost like a yellow question mark on the map if you looked at it closely.
Oh yeah. No, I kind of like this. This iPhone StarCraft said the quote, the infamous 2-gate into dying to mutilist build.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Sick. If you actually look at the yellow, it's like made of. He's got a big, nice contain, just a giant map contain on the 2 red bases. Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Just like a half arc.
I don't. This is the point where I don't know why younger Brood War people just refuse to GG. In modern Brood War, people refuse to GG early. I hope I versus fold. Cough, cough, but God, wow. And he's the nail in the coffin. Like, really, does he really need to do this? Does he really need to morph like 15 Guardians to solve? I mean, you probably see that in just like GG.
Hey, he's got to show off for his Korean fangirls, man.
Alright, that's fair, that's fair.
You know, he's got to really just pummel Reach in front of all of Reach's fangirls.
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen a more beautiful or beautiful Zerkantane? So much stuff on screen. Oh my goodness.
Where is the storm?
There's no storm, but it doesn't matter. So many Zealots just side-blading Hydras to death, but there's no anti-air. Guardians will make short work of Zealots for sure. There's at least a dozen, if not more, Guardians in that army. Zealots are just dying to the little goops of green blobs attacking them that are apparently super effective against everything ground. Oh, but these two stray Corsair have already killed off one Guardian. But doing their best, doing their GG! And he does not look happy. That must have been that was a really tough game for Reach.
To be honest, Reach looks relieved. He looks like he's just like, thank God I don't have to play yellow anymore. I'm tired of this matchup.
Relieved and pissed off, I think.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go. I don't really want to care about the extra 2 minutes of them talking about the game that they're speaking Korean. So with that, we'll just end the VOD here.